Hello everyone, so I'm back. I'm doing my first ever unboxing. So I've ordered the latest Odin Sphere game online and got it through Amazon. I don't care for Amazon's political views, but they provide a good service, and stuff usually comes on time. I think this actually was released June 7th, and today is June 9th, so I got it a couple of days after the actual release, but that's okay. So Odin Sphere was one of my favorite games for the PlayStation 2. It's probably my favorite game on the PlayStation 2. It is a platformer developed by Vanillaware and published by Atlas. So what they did was they actually did a remaster of Odin Sphere. And so this is Odin Sphere Leifthrasir, Leifthrasir Storybook Edition. So I'm not exactly sure. I just went out, I saw it, like pre-ordered it. I was like, yeah, give me the best, whatever you got out there. So I don't know if this actually comes with a book or what's actually bundled in with it. So I'm going to find out here in a few seconds. So here we go. We're going to start the unboxing. Got my pocket knife out right here. Cut down through the center. Got the Amazon Prime tape on here, which I don't have Amazon Prime because I don't order a lot of stuff from Amazon, maybe once or twice a year. So I had it for a year and found out that it really wasn't worth the price for the Amazon Prime. I think it's like 80 bucks a year or something, and it saves on shipping if you actually order a lot of stuff from Amazon, which, like I said, I only order like a couple of times a year from Amazon. So cutting open the box. Okay, box is open. What do we have inside? So we got, so what it looks like. Oh wow, this is like a really big box. This is really nice. Odin Sphere. So it doesn't come with the storybook or anything. Got a couple of like little cushions in here. Yeah, I like that it's all like pre-packed. It's wrapped in plastic wrap and everything. I don't know if I can get a better shot of that or not. But it's got the main characters of Odin Sphere. So as I was mentioning earlier, Odin Sphere was probably my favorite PlayStation 2 game, and it's a role-playing action platformer, like all bundled into one. And you play different characters, and you work through the different character stories, and you mix potions. And it's been a while since I played it. It's probably like 2009 or sometime, but I'm just going along the top with my pocket knife, taking the plastic off here. Don't want to mess up the box or anything. I probably could have got a pair of scissors. Yeah, scissors may make this a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm going to use scissors to cut off the plastic here. Makes that go a little bit faster. But yeah, I did get the PlayStation 4 edition. PS4. Oops. PS4. It's got the little girl from the beginning. And of course, published by Atlas, Odin Sphere. And I didn't show you the back of the box really, but we got some more pictures. Once I take the plastic off, it'll be easier to see the different pictures. But yeah, Odin Sphere was developed by Vanillaware. They've actually made a couple of other games, Dragon's Crown, I believe. And I didn't care for Dragon's Crown as much. It's kind of in the same style, but the gameplay kind of seemed repetitive at times, and I really didn't ever finish that all the way. Well, still a little bit glossy. But yeah, Storybook Edition. And we got the back right there. If I can pull that up. Got all the characters on the back. And rated teen, since it is the US edition. One player, 300 3,400 megabytes minimum required. DualShock 4. Has fantasy, violence, mild blood, mild language, partial nudity, and use of alcohol. So yeah, it's got this like a little sleeve, so you can just pull it out of the sleeve right there. Oh, and we got nice cover art right there on the inside. I think the main girl is Gwendolyn. I can't remember the other characters' names. But yeah, Storybook Edition. Oh, and it's got a map on the back. Check that out. Arion. The whole world for Odin Sphere. So yeah, the little thing just slides off right there. I'll throw that off to the side. And yeah, so, oh, it's kind of like the old school PC games where you kind of like lift up the box and it comes off. So just the top of the box right there. Oh, it's a t-shirt. Well, we got the game right here. And it says Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. I don't know how to pronounce that. So I got a... Oh, okay. So I got a t-shirt. Let's see what the t-shirt looks like. Open it up here. So I didn't specify a size, I don't think. Maybe I did. I can't remember if I specified a size when I ordered this, but they gave me a large. Gee. Oh, this is cute. So it's like potion plus the little hot tamale chili guy equals a red potion. That's pretty cool right there. Let's see if I can put this on. See if it'll go over my other shirt. Little bit snug, but if I wasn't wearing my other shirt, then it'd probably be okay. So yeah, check that out. I like it. I like it. Empty potion equals a red potion. So yeah, so here's the actual storybook. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. What do we have here? So we got like some more art right here. Little girl with the cat. And bedtime and little butterfly. So I don't know. This isn't a book. This is just like a picture. Yeah, it's just like a cardboard cutout picture right here. So yeah, maybe if I ever met the actual Vanillaware developers, I could get them to sign this. And here's the artwork book. And so, Odin Sphere artworks. Should probably hold it back, but the camera doesn't zoom in too well right here. So that's the game right there. And we got, I feel like David Letterman. I got the main characters there. Main characters. So we've got the contents of the book right there. A little bit of a story going on there. Really can't zoom in for that. And more story and a map of the world. Let's see if I can pull this camera. Got the game over here. Let's see if I can pop that up right there. There we go. So yeah, we got the world map going on right there. Picture of Gwendolyn, the first character you play as in the game. Oh, this is interesting. Some like concept art right here for Gwendolyn. Over, where is it? Yeah, right here, concept art, and up here. And Cornelius is the guy that is like the little rabbit guy. I guess, I forget if he turns into a person. I guess he turns into a person at the end. It's been so long since I played it. Yeah, here's some concept art for Cornelius right there, and glossy graphics, or hand-painted graphics. Mercedes, the little fairy girl with the butterfly wings. And more Mercedes. She uses a bow and arrow for her weapons. And Oswald. He's kind of like the knight guy in the game. He uses a sword. I think he has like demonic powers or something that he can turn into like a shadow. And here's Oswald, concept art and a painted picture. Oh, and here we have Velvet. He uses a whip and chain with a red ruby at the end. And more Velvet. More Velvet artwork here. Really nice. And here's one of the levels. And some of the enemies in the first level. First level is called Nebulapus. Valentine, the Lost Kingdom. Like an airship right there. Yeah, so you can see Valentine there at the very top. And Forest of Elrit. All the different forest enemies right there. So the one thing I really like about Odin Sphere is it's got all these different like sections of a level, and they kind of all like intertwine with each other, and you can actually see which section you're going into as you battle through each section. And each section you're graded. You get a grade on how, I think, like how fast you beat the enemies and how many combos you have or something like that. That's Titania. Volcanon, like the fire world. Yeah, so I just like the gameplay, the action RPG elements. Ringford, another like forest area. And Winterhorn, the ice level. It's got really great voice acting, if I remember correctly. Netherworld, really good voice acting in the game. It's got all the enemies outlined. Oh, and here's all the different types of food in the game that you can buy to refill your energy. I remember spending a lot of time like making the different types of food in the game. And here's Odin. I don't think you ever fight Odin. I think he's just like one of the NPCs, I think, that you talk to. Maybe there is a fight with Odin at the very beginning. I can't remember. This back. Yeah, there's Odin right there. A little bit different than the Odin in Final Fantasy. The One-Eyed King, Wicked Eye Balor. So it's kind of got a Norse mythology, but I don't think it strictly follows Norse mythology. Bryggen. Check that guy out right there with the big beard, like a big Viking right there. And Onyx, like the fire boss right there. and Odette. Yikes. Kind of like the main female character in Dragon's Crown, which caused such a controversy. Ingwe. And different types of dragons. Like Belial, Hindel, Wagner. I wonder if they named him after the musical composer, Wagner. Ride of the Valkyries, which is appropriate because I think Gwendolyn is a Valkyrie, I think. Which is very similar to another PlayStation 1 game that I really like, which was Valkyrie Profile, which I can't remember if that's an Atlas game. Here's different types of vegetables and treasures, like the little cute vegetable guys there, and typical Atlas fashion. Little cute characters and different plants. Oh yeah, so like after you beat enemies, then you can like grow plants, trees, and they'll drop different types of vegetables that you can use in your potions. And they suck in like the little spirits or whatever, little flashy spirit things, so that makes the vegetables on the trees grow. More just artwork. And getting close to the ending here. Little girl reading the storybook right there in the main cover image, I believe, of the original game. Illustration gallery. And we have one more page. Yeah, so just some credits here at the end. Atlas of USA. Localization team, Vanillaware designers. So pretty cool stuff right there. Yeah, so that's it. We got the back of it right there. Little shield, I believe, or pendant. And then that's the front. Artworks, Odin Sphere. And here's the actual case for the game. Got all the characters right there. And it sounds metallic to me. Got Gwendolyn there on the back. She has the winged Valkyrie. And see, how do I pull this? Oh, there we go. So it just pulls out of there like that. Then we actually got, I guess this is like the regular edition of the game right here. So let me open this baby up right here. Yes, I got my trusty pocket knife back out and just going to pop this guy open right here. Open him up there. It's always tricky to get the plastic off these things. There we go. So yeah, PS4 only on PlayStation, not for resale on the back. And yeah, kind of like the same thing that was displayed on the bigger box right there, Odin Sphere. So I don't know if this is coming. I'm thinking this is a PlayStation exclusive. I don't think the original ever came out on any other platform. So yeah, pretty bare inside. No instruction manual. So I guess if you just bought the retail version, you would only get the disc. But yeah, there it is. Let me spin it around. It looks like it's only one disc. Yeah, only one disc. Which I believe that original is only one disc as well. PlayStation 4, Odin Sphere. Ooh, now you can see my camera. So yeah, well, it looks like I got a lot of cool stuff in this Odin Sphere Storybook Edition, Special Edition package. I'm really anxious to pop it in to my PlayStation 4 and give it a try, see how they've improved it, and replay Odin Sphere again. So I appreciate everyone watching my first unboxing for Odin Sphere, the Storybook Edition. Thanks everyone for watching.